Evening, guys. Welcome to tonight's Hangout in the Crib. As you can see, I am joined by the lovely Medusa,
Hello.
Leo from THE. We've also got a couple of guests tonight. So we've got Pat. You want to introduce yourself? Or not?
Patches, yeah.
I'm here now. How's it going, guys? Girls.
And we've got KGB from PNLS as well.
How you doing?
So, tonight what we're going to be talking about is all of the Outpost 8 changes, some of the bits and pieces that come with that, what people's opinions are about. Do you like it? Is there anything that you think's a bit over the top or anything like that? So, shall we get started? I'll do some slides. Alright, if we can figure out where I put them. There we go. Right.
Sorry, comms.
Oh, go away. Why won't it do it? It's been horrible. What's going on here?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was going to say.
There we go. Right.
Looks like we're gonna be trolled all night, KGB.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, as we said, Outpost 8. Start off with bug fixes and tuning. So this week we've had a couple of bug fixes and tuning things. So you've got the intelligent report pop-up will now no longer show incorrect rank information for your fleet. Ranks are no longer shown on this pop-up. It's been around for ages. It's nothing really that's massive, I don't suppose. Addressed an error that could occur when a new campaign unlocked pop-up that appears for players upon reaching certain level thresholds. Don't even know what that one is, but well done, I suppose. And fixed the bug where an expired Grease Monkeys crew would continue to give a repair cost reduction on the world map. That sucks.
Totally agree.
I don't know of anybody who's ever done that. So. You know what's weird about that is it seemed like you couldn't roll a Grease Monkey to save your life anyway.
Yep.
So now I heard they're like widely available all of a sudden.
Yeah, I've had, well, in the past I used to be able to get like 2 in a row, and then sort of like again next time I'd get it, I'd get 2 in a row again. But I haven't had one for months now.
Oh, I must have shit luck because it's never been that way for me.
I've never had any, and I've tried.
We used to get them during the campaigns. Remember they had those campaigns they would give us?
Yeah.
That's the only ones I've ever gotten. And I think I have one left. I kept saving it during the last several raids, thinking if it got hard, I'd use it. But
well, somehow I rolled 2 this week, and that is probably the first time I've gotten any in probably 2, maybe even 3 months.
So my conspiracy theory is that they knew there was a problem with it, but they couldn't get the fix in right away. So the quickest and easiest thing to do is just take them out of the rotation for a while, or make them like 1 in a million or something.
Yeah, sounds like it. Future features. So half repair base defense slot is still scheduled for March the 29th. Are we all looking forward to that?
Damn right.
I know I am. Just like,
I hope it works.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like every time they release anything, it's like, oh, maybe we should have waited a week.
Well, somebody told me that your dock has to be completely dead too. Like somebody drops a rocket on it and only kills half of it, or whatever, it's not going to auto.
Yeah, we'll get onto that one in a minute. But yeah, this is for the actual base defense fleet. So your guard fleet will have a special slot. Half repair starts March 29th.
So that one comes later. Okay, that one comes later, and we already have the dock one then.
Yeah.
And then I have a question too about that. Is that going to be like a separate slot completely?
It's going to be a slot. You can only defend your base with a fleet that's fully repaired. So you can only move fully repaired fleets into that slot. You can't launch it to the map, and obviously when it's dead, it will repair at half repair. But it's got to be 100% healthy to put it in the first place.
But is it an additional dock slot?
Don't
Or
know whether it's going to be an additional dock slot or whether it's going to be one of the normal slots that you've got.
I gotcha. Okay.
So, I can't really help you out on that one. All I know is
One of the two slots you already have, KGB.
I got you.
Right.
He's got
So, let's move on. Outpost 8. That is what Outpost 8 looks like. Outpost 8. Major things to do with Outpost 8. So health increased to 750,000. Ballistic defense 15, explosive, penetrating, radioactive, all 15%. Power capacity increased to 6,015. Resource cap increased to 10.2 to 4 million. Uranium increased to 18,000 just for your outpost. Base parts cap increased to 350,000. Maximum base power increased to 119,000. And defense platform cap increased to 20. So, extra turrets, extra power, lots of armor. How are we thinking about this?
Have you tried to kill a new op yet?
Not yet, no.
They don't go down easy.
Man, have you tried killing a warehouse yet?
I think killing the turrets will be easy, and then you can just kill the op. But that's my thought.
Well, did you watch that hit earlier? The guy in our sector found a fully upgraded base. I think it was one of the. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, he used his Citadels, and he's got a spotter for him. He beaches the enforcer, and he can use, and I've used Citadels, and usually one shot, pretty much the splash takes out the whole island. Usually maybe couple volleys. He sat there for a long time and didn't kill anything. I mean, and then he came in with his, I think it was rhinos or something. And he fired at that turret. I don't know, half a dozen volleys before it would pop. So they got to be coming out with something. I'm expecting a super overpowered hull or weapons, because I don't think anybody really has the tools right now. You couldn't take on a fully loaded, fully upgraded Op 8 base right now.
No, it's definitely a tough one, for sure. I think it's, 18 days for the build time on OP8?
Yeah.
15?
15 with an officer, I believe.
15 with an officer, yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
15 and the turrets are 10.
Mine took 2 clicks, click, done. Ka-ching.
You got all your turrets upgraded?
No, not yet.
A lot of people have. There are several people that have the op, but I don't see any legit players with the upgraded turrets yet. I'm sure there's a couple rich guys out there.
I think a couple of things from comms people. Hi everyone. We've got Cuttlefish thinks the graphics need updating on that. It looks like a level 7 op. And Brian thinks lasers might kill it.
That's a good idea. I like that. Lasers.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see rockets. I think if you look through the cycle of the game and you look through the way that they normally release ships, I think the next thing you're going to see, now that they and I thought they'd do it before they upgraded to level 8, before the new walls, but I think you're going to see rockets.
Yeah, it's probably a good bet, I think. So,
Yeah.
just to add to what we've got there, level 7 turrets. So, health increased to a lovely 280,000 hit points. Ballistic defense increased to 30, explosive to 30, penetrating to 30, radioactive to 30, and power capacity increased to 8.1k. Armor slots increased to 3, and also adds a transformer slot. So, yeah. I can see rockets being the one next, I think.
I mean, you're literally looking at a turret as what the OP was. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
It is. When I sort of read this, when I first started reading it all, I was like, seriously? Are you seriously telling me that this is what you're going to do with this?
If they happen to make a video of that guy hitting that fully loaded base that was in Sector 1 today, I mean, it'll be...
There's like 3 or 4 fully loaded bases. I think 59? Is that where he was hitting?
It's crazy.
I don't know.
I mean, each turret is like taking out an OP. And when you think of it like that, I don't know. They've completely wiped base hitting off out of the game.
I seen a guy sit there for a minute and a half trying to take out an op in one of my alliance mates' bases.
I have to say, right, in my personal opinion, I think the recent changes that they've made to bases has been really good. It's been fairly balanced. I mean, the cold snap is a different kettle of fish. I don't think that's quite as finely balanced as what it could have been. But, I mean, this to me just looks like swinging completely the opposite way. I think that, you know, with the recent changes up to now before Outpost 8 has come out, it's kind of put bases and attacking fleets on a kind of even keel. And I think this has just pushed it way too far in base's favour, I think.
Well, I thought the release of this new turret that we get next week, if you're doing the Forsaken mission twice every week, I think that turret by itself was ridiculous. I mean, it's hard enough to hit a base, honestly and truly. Hold on one second, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I'd have to agree. I think they had a really good balance because, you know, bases have been getting harder and harder the last couple months. And you know, there's just a few select holes and a few select builds that are really having success right now. And it's far and few between. So, you know, I mean, it's got to be, there's some nasty stuff coming our way, I'm sure.
I'm sure of that too.
Has to be. Otherwise we couldn't play anymore. I mean, it'd be like PvE.
The thing is, though, it's like what it seems to me like is that, you know, they've done such a good job of trying to balance everything out again and trying to sort of like stop the power creep and everything else, and then they've just gone and done this. It's just like,
yep, there's your power creep. Your power creep's going full throttle right now. Next raid or two, it's going to be, you know, overpowered shit. It's got to be.
But it's like, yeah, why did you even bother, really? To do all of the balancing and everything that you've done.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of reneged a little bit on some of the stuff they said that they were going to do to improve the game. They made some good improvements, don't get me wrong. I think a lot of people were kind of getting re-interested in the game and stuff, maybe that
I love before.
So, yeah, I mean, there's been some good things, but I just feel like they're retracting a little bit from all the stuff they said.
This is kind of, to me, it feels more geared towards players who can't be bothered to think of ways to stop people getting in their bases.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a very large problem.
Well, I think what they're doing is they're trying to they need to build, in order for this game to progress and continue, they need to build more players, bottom line. And I think what they've done is if you can get, you know, now to levels, you know, 50, 60, you can get turrets in your base that you're not a farm as you were, you know, say 3 months ago. And so for that group, I guess that's what they're targeting, and that's why they're doing this. But for the players that coin, the players that, pay the money so people don't have to pay it, this is like a slap in the face, because now all these ships that we have coined, all this work that we've done, what do you go into a base and you can't kill a turret.
Oh, don't worry. The next couple raids, you'll be able to coin some nice, powerful stuff to take them.
It's true. That is true. It just stinks that now all these fleets we just got done building, that we're finally getting, somewhere with, and now they're going to be a joke.
Yeah, the strategy's back, and I think some other people said that the strategy's kind of back in the game. You really got to figure stuff out. There's a few select things that work, for defense and builds. There's a few select builds that'll work right now, and that's, about it.
I have to agree with that. The strategy is coming back, but I think that a lot of the strategy that we were using was we were able to keep most people out of our bases with the tech that was available to us,
right?
Not having overpowered tech,
right? So,
and I think this has just sort of swung it the opposite way, and now it's kind of like you haven't really got to think.
Yeah, we'll be back to business as usual.
Yeah. Right, should we move on?
I guess.
Yep.
So, Warehouse 14 and level 8 walls. So, Warehouse level 14, health increased to 415,000. That's just amusing. 72.5 million in resources, 55,000 in uranium, and you can hold 112,720 in base parts. And then we've got a hot chick on a wall to celebrate having a new wall released. We'd like to do that on VPC. And so the new level 8 wall is health increased to 41,580. And there is a uranium cost involved in that, and it's 100 uranium per piece.
I'm only impressed with the wall in the middle. That's about it. The middle.
Agreed.
No, I saw a base hit today, and the arbalists on the Punishers are still piercing through those new walls pretty good. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah. What do we think about the increase in the cap on base parts? So, obviously with OP8 you've got an increase in the OP and in each of the warehouses at level 14 as well. Do you think that's going to help the game out a lot? No?
I don't know. I haven't looked at that one.
Well, see, the trouble that I find with the base parts is that it's only really for turrets, right? And it's only for adding stuff to turrets. It's not for upgrading them. So you've still got the problem that the turret build time is just too long.
Way too long.
Yeah,
I haven't got one.
Base parts in order to upgrade your turrets. A lot of people would
So
do
has
that.
that been lower? That seems lower. That number seems lower on the base parts.
That's per warehouse, mate.
Okay. All right. Yeah, per increase. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Well, so that's that then. Are you enjoying the fact that you're going to be able to have 72.5 million in res in each of your warehouses as well? Because we really care.
What was the original cap at?
It was like 350 for everything, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, it wasn't particularly high, was it?
No. So, yeah, some other new stuff we've got here. So you've got the anti-rocketeer turrets, 1, 2, and 3. These are researchable, and I think it's a weapons lab that they're in. So these basically shoot down incoming rockets launched via a launch pad. Research time's 3 days for level 1, 6 days for level 2, and 14 days for level 3.
You ready for the big question?
Yeah, go on then.
Why does it have a reload time? You can only launch one rocket each hit. Are we gonna have multi-rockets now?
I don't know, but it's an interesting point to make. But it does have a reload time.
Somebody mentioned maybe multiplayer hits. You know,
Yeah.
co-op bases. They're so strong, it's gonna take two of us now to take down a base.
That would
Yeah,
be fun.
another interesting thought. There's a possibility that it might come. So basically, it's got a range of 40 right across the board, reload time of 10, as you said, 3800 for level 1 in power, 5200 in level 2, and 7000 in level 3. The main difference in each one is that level 1 is only 12% accurate, level 2 is 25, and level 3 is 50% accurate, but taken out as if you have multiple ones in the same area, it doesn't improve the chances of being hit. It's still 50% of the level 3 for each of them to hit. So, what do we think about that? Is it something? I think it's kind of a bit too late, really.
Yeah, I mean, if it stopped the rocket spammers from taking out your dock and just rocketing your dock and leaving and shit, I guess that'd be cool.
True. But I mean, with rockets, I mean, with the way that all of the turrets are going to have stupid amounts of armor on them and things like that, you know, rockets are kind of like going to be the least of your worries, really, I think.
Yeah, you'd have to agree 100% on that.
Anybody else want to chirp in on that one? Is there anything from chat?
No, I've just got. Just think it's a waste of space once you get Op8, which is in reference to what you were talking about earlier. Hang on a minute, there is. Nope, that's it. I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Nothing really much from comms there.
So
at the moment.
It's going to be nice to stop you hitting somebody rocketing your dock, maybe. But at 50% accurate, it's not a foolproof thing. So Transformers is the other thing. So new defense platform slot type with Transformers. So defense platforms upgraded to level 7, unlock a Transformer slot. When Transformer components are equipped to the slot, the visual of the turret changes depending on which category of Transformer is equipped, offensive or defensive. These Transformers are designed to further specialise the platform style of play that generates more interesting decisions and base diversity. If no item is equipped to the slot, then it retains the maximum platform visual. New Transformer components are researchable in the Advanced Lab, level 11, under the Transformers tab. Bonus damage percent will increase or decrease the total damage value of a weapon or turret, and armor abilities only applies to armor components that provide a resistance benefit.
Well, that's going to make you think a lot about your base defense, isn't it?
It is, because you've got a bonus damage on the attacking one of 35%, as well as it takes minus percentage off of your ballistic defenses and everything else. But hey ho, it's 14 days to research each one of these. So yeah, it's
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Mm.
And it's basically you use the damage increase transformer for your island turrets, because if they're shooting at your island turrets, it's over. Or you use the other one for your frontline turrets.
Pretty much. I mean, it's really customizable and do a lot of different things.
It is. It's a good idea, but I think it boils down to, what are we going to see in the future that's going to be able to actually break through some of this again. So the actual defense one gives you 15% in defenses. plus 30% in armor abilities, but it reduces the damage percentage by 20%. So, I think it's fairly interesting. It's just, I don't know, I'm still dubious about what the future holds, I think is the best way to put it. So, what do you guys think? Is there any other opinions you want to put out there?
I mean, it
Not
just
really. I'm on the wall with it.
Yeah, this is definitely a wait and see for me. You know what? I'm not going to rush through upgrading all my turrets right away anyway. So I mean,
Well, you can't really rush through it anyway, can you?
No, you can't.
no, you really can't. Yeah, you really can't.
So,
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
We
I'm sure there are.
saw a couple.
Yeah, we saw some already, didn't we?
Yeah.
But then
So,
again,
I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting thing. You know, what we're going to do is probably get Larry to write an article about it. So, BP Prof will write an article about some of this stuff and how it fits in, and you know what he recommends for you to use it for. So,
yeah, this is a whole new thing here.
I mean, it's a year
yeah, it's
with base
Yeah.
parts.
yeah, because the base parts don't go against upgrading your turret, do they? So
Yeah, they don't do nothing for that.
No.
There's only so much equipping you can really do. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm already done with the base parts pretty much. I mean, I don't have anything I really want to. A lot of stuff I can't equip further until I get the level 6 or 7 turrets or whatever. I don't even have all my level 6s done yet.
I don't even have one yet.
I think I've only
So,
got like 7 done.
But actually, KGB, you can have yours done tomorrow. Just $1,000, man. That's all it takes.
Yeah,
$1,000, you'll have all turrets upgraded. I figured it out today.
yeah. I'll jump on that, boy.
All right. So auto dock repair, yay!
No.
Apart from the fact it doesn't work, it has to be completely destroyed. So if someone rockets your dock and leaves a little tiny bit of health left on it, it doesn't work. So I think it should be auto repairing as soon as it is damaged. Would probably be better, wouldn't it?
It would.
I would think so.
Not only that, but the fact that it doesn't affect all of these banned bases that are completely dead, that they refuse to take off the water, and that have 20 medals or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's only bases that are killed, or the docks that are killed after the update.
After the
All
update.
of this garbage that's
Oh,
still
no.
sitting out there is still going to be sitting out there.
You want to go farm some more banned bases for medals.
You're,
didn't
you're damn right.
you? Yeah, we all kind of thought we were going to be able to do
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
that's a good thought there.
Well, I mean, you know,
Never mind.
the hackers, they take our medals, the ones we actually earn, and you fight with Kickside to get them back. They don't give them back to you. They get banned, and then there the medals sit. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense to me.
Give us
Well,
some sport. Give us something free and easy to do in the game. Give us some sport, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically the only bases you'll be able to get into for a while.
Right. So yeah, I thought I'd have some fireworks and some hot chicks having a party. Just seems the easy way of doing things.
I think you'll find with this new dock, well, you'll find people moving the dock to the front of the base now, so that they know they're going to get flattened. They can play as soon as they can get on.
Yeah.
That is, you're going to find that.
Mine's up the front anyway. Mostly because I need to try and chuck about 600 million things up at the front just so they can't prep anything. Because we
Yeah, that
don't.
was a nice surprise for a lot of people that did the Op8 upgrade, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've had to chuck some, like, I've chucked a Drax scattergun turret, which is on a level 6 platform up the front, and upgraded a couple of warehouses just to make sure that they get to 25%.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Just get a couple warehouses done, get them up there, you'll be all right.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. So that's just tip for the day is if you're struggling and you've got OP8 and you're struggling to get percentage up there to get your warehouses upgraded, because that helps a lot. Anything else that we want to say on auto repairing or auto not repairing dock?
Just that it was a good idea that they screwed up.
Your ships will keep on repairing that. Whatever ship's repairing too, right?
We don't know.
Yeah, it should do if it's once it's repaired, obviously.
Once it's repaired, it'll kick in the timer again.
You watch it when it comes out. You watch. You'll have a fleet repairing overnight. Someone will partially hit your dock, and everything will stop.
Yeah.
Could be.
In fact, I might just permanently go around and do that to people just for laugh.
Yeah, just go around killing their docks. Not like that hasn't been done.
No. So kick size breakthrough. Auto dock repair feature, kind of a breakthrough, but they kind of broke it. But new researchable text, always nice to see. And they have lowered upgrade times for some of the lower buildings, so like your docks and stuff like that, they're all quicker now. Also, there's a bunch of other stuff like OP7 and OP6 have been reduced in time and costs associated with that.
So what about your turret? What's the new turret upgrade? The new level 7 time to upgrade the turret? Is it 10 days? Somebody said?
Don't know off the top of my head. I wouldn't be able to
10
say.
days for level 6.
What is it for level 7?
I think it's
That's
12.
10 days for level 6. I know it's 8 days for
Okay.
level
So it's
5.
okay.
So
So
I think
it's
they're probably
12
level
now.
14.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is it 14? Mega, where are you
I
at?
don't know,
You
I
got
think
your
it's
stuff-
12
you
or
got something done.
14, I would have said.
Yeah.
Almost 11.
Almost
yeah.
11, he says.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. I was always thinking that the cool thing to do. Of course, I'll never do it. You know, some other games do this. You know, to kind of keep balance or to kind of help players out a little bit. Is, you know, when new stuff comes out, then they would automatically lower the times for the older stuff. You know, and they can do it with holes
Yeah,
too. They've done it some with holes, I think.
That's what they've done with a lot of the stuff. So now that OP8's out, they've
Yeah,
reduced-
let's see some reduction in the level 6 and 5 turret build times.
That is needed because it's going to take people
Current build time.
forever.
Hell yeah.
In a year.
Hmm.
So any more kick-side breakthroughs this week you can think of? Anybody?
I don't think so.
No.
Anybody? No? Alright. Let's move on to screw-ups. I had to put that photo in, I just found it funny. Nerfs are still happening. With, frontline camp measures being nerfed. It's kind of crap. I know it was last week, but I wanted to mention it again because I don't like things being nerfed. 2, with the new armor points of level 7 turrets, rockets are kind of outdated again. We've already touched upon that. I think we're all kind of agreed on that one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't used a bunker buster yet. Even now, I haven't used a bunker buster in months.
What are you going to do with it anyway?
That's what I'm saying. I haven't used one in months.
Turret's got 500,000 armor on it.
I know.
It's going to scratch the paint.
Yeah, you'd have to use like 10 just to take one turret out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, and turret upgrade time is still too long. By far. As in, like, massively too long.
Yeah, I mean, a year. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, that's that. I do believe that is all of the slides for tonight. So, is there anything you guys wish to talk about? Ask it here. Right, stop that. Okay.
No, I really got nothing. I just patiently waiting to see what's coming out with the next raid to see how we're going to deal with all this stuff as far as trying to hit bases again.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same sort of boat at the minute.
And then you got
I was gonna
Okay.
build a new fleet, and I was like,
Nah,
I don't want to build a new fleet yet.
nope, I wouldn't right now. I think we should just wait and see what's up. 'Cause there's got to be some
Okay.
stuff coming.
Megatron reckons that you can just drop a bunker buster on someone's dock so that it damages it, so that it doesn't repair. So there's a use for them yet. I thought that was quite amusing.
Mega, you prick.
Nice one, Megatron.
Yeah, of course Mega would come up with that.
He's a rocket, but he likes rockets, so
Yeah. He's
Oh,
our
okay.
little Elton John.
he's a rocket.
Oh, he's Rocket Man, yeah. Alright.
If we let him multi-rocket bases, he'd be all over it.
Paul's asked a question, what's the power requirements for transformers? The power requirements for the defense one is it's 24% of the armor power consumed, and the weapon power consumed on the offensive one, it's plus 25% of the power consumed. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question there. So,
Okay, any questions, anybody from comms? Feel free to put them out.
Somebody wants J-Boy's Ghostcrawler build. Yeah.
You know, it's not about
that.
No,
it's not about the build.
He's good with it. That's all.
yeah.
He's good with his Ghostcrawler. You know, a good Ghostcrawler driver can pretty much get wherever they want to go.
Yes.
But there's not a lot of people that are like really good with it, but there are a few that are. You can defend them. You know, you can defend pretty decent against them, for the most part.
Agreed. It's just thinking of ways in which you can do it. You know, somewhere where you're going to be spotting something, get yourself some scatter guns in there. Get some high thermals so you can spot it up. Make sure you've got pinch resist on whatever you've got that's going to spot on.
Yeah, and you got to watch out for your base layout to where they don't have those little places to hide. You know.
Okay. I've got something when you guys are ready. Any ideas what the next hull will be for the next raid? Can we predict? Can we make some sort of guess
Lead ship for a
as to
Punisher.
what it's going to have?
Yeah, that is one option, like a super Punisher flagship.
Yep.
That's one option.
That or some type of Centurion lead ship, because the Centurions are completely bust of a fleet. I'm so disappointed.
Well, yeah, I mean they're good for what they were designed for. I guess just the mines and whatnot. But
Yeah, I mean that's what they were specifically designed for. It's just PvE stuff, really.
But Punishers still seem to do better than a Centurion in a mine.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, I use Earthshaker cannons in mine.
Yep. So do I.
And
Yeah, me too.
the hull itself is just robust. I mean, it's the most robust hull we have right now. So
yeah,
but those new guns, those new particle cannons, I mean, they really do kill buildings really good too.
Oh
so,
yes, they do.
they
Yeah.
do, yeah.
What are they like against other ships, though? Because I haven't actually seen any in action.
They're not good against other ships.
Oh no, they have
So
no
you're gonna
assault deflection.
Right, you're going to be wanting a mix then, really, aren't you?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want one of those to attack a ship at all.
Right, okay.
There you go. I mean, even the Earth Shakers would be better against the ship, I guess. You know, on a
Yeah.
Punisher.
Well, they're pretty mean against the ship, but
But not the new guns in the Centurion. No. I'm just thinking that we're going to see something. I don't know what we're going to see next raid. I mean, there's speculation. I'm almost thinking back to the time when the Grimshine's Berserker come out, and those things came out. You know, they were just massively overpowered. And we're like, oh my god, there's like no way to stop this thing.
Yeah,
It's going to be something like that.
it's kind of getting that way, I think.
Yeah.
Hollywood's put would have thought Kix would have designed the pack to help fleets get through the increased base strength. Really, it's designed literally for doing chores, really. Mostly for doing Drakuri bases and mines. The reasoning behind it is that everything that they've done with regards to that has got a weakness to ballistics, and also they provide most of their damage by splash damage. So the actual built-in ring, if you like, the attack field on it, which does stack with diminishing returns, gives you obviously more Centurions you put in, the bigger reduction to splash damage you take off as well. So I think it goes up to about 69% of damage reduction after your assault deflection, sorry, your siege deflection, against the splash damage that you take. So it's quite a big amount.
Not super impressed with the Centurion's splash damage reduction either. I tried running one of them with my Punishers, and it really didn't seem to help much. I think the only way that works well is if you had several Centurions and it all multiplies. You know what I mean? But the splash damage isn't great.
That's what it is. It's the more you put in there, it's the only field of a similar type that it will stack with and with itself.
I tried running just one, and it didn't kill enough splash to even be worth it.
Yeah.
So those kind of targets, a lot of people are running less ships. They're keeping their ships divided up. They're only running maybe a ship or two, in a lot of things, because your damage is about, your repairs are about the same.
Yeah, agreed.
I use a single Punisher with a Highlander lead, and I can do 4 80s before I need to repair that. So that's 120,000 base points for 2 hours repair.
Yeah, that's a good way to do the mines, because the mines have the radiation damage. So a Highlander is a really good flag, even if you're just using one ship.
Yeah, I agree. Brian Stannis has put, maybe we will see an armor that gives more than 20 deflection points soon. Maybe.
Maybe it'd be kind of cool to put them on some older hulls. That'd be nice for some of the mid-level players. If you don't have deflection hulls, you're pretty much screwed in the game right now.
Yeah, sure.
But there again, if you put them on a high deflection hull already, you got 500 and 600 on some of these new ships. So if you got a couple hundred more, you're not gonna take any damage at all. So.
Well, I think if they do, it'll be an armor that's specifically siege deflection.
Yeah.
Because there's not very many offensive weapons that 500 assault deflection doesn't make minimum damage anyway.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And then you add in your resistances. So, I think it would be, some of these new weapons that are stupid, that are shooting you at 40,000 damage or whatever. Yeah, maybe if you had 10,000 deflection for that, that'd be nice.
Right.
Yeah, it's like my Punishers with Earthshakers on, because they're fully loaded, fully ranked and everything else with the Omega on them. The building damage per second's like 1.2 million. It's stupid. With the R15 Earthshakers on there and autoloader on there and everything else, it's just nuts. Makes short work of a lot of stuff if you put a Bullseye Brigade on as well.
So for the next, at least for the next month now, I think we're all going to be salvage pirates and PvE players for a while. I don't know. A lot of people don't have their bases done. I guess I'm just being too negative. But if you got your base done up, you're in pretty good shape.
Agreed. It's just the time that it's going to take. Let's have a look. What are you guys doing with the frontline CM system?
Haven't used it.
Haven't used it. Anybody else?
No, I haven't.
I'm putting it on a Punisher. It's going in with my Citadels, which is quite heavy on Gales. It's got 9 Gale 3s on it. It's for a specialised build. But that's the only thing I'm putting on it at the minute, I think.
Is he referring to the one that got nerfed here just recently?
Yeah, it was like 74%, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And down to 50.
Oh, I think most folks decided that they would just stick with the siege battery and get the
Especially now, I think, because
yeah,
you're going to want that extra building damage.
yeah.
I don't know how you can build a fleet now without siege battery. I mean, it's almost a requirement between what you got. You know, you're facing all turrets and buildings in the mines and and everything, and now bases too.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, because it's not as if you can outrange any of the sort of mid-range turrets now either, because you've got the 105s, haven't you? So
Yeah, they fire at least once.
yeah, and you know you can stack those up, and if you've got stupid amounts of armor and defenses on those turrets, you're in pretty good shape, really, aren't you? I think if you haven't got siege battery on there, you are screwed. But saying that, you know, even with siege battery, you're still going to be screwed against something like the basilisk turret, because it does corrosive damage. There's no defense against it currently, is there?
No.
Someone asked if they thought we would get a variant of the Iron Curtain.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would like that.
It would be, but
It would make a base hitting near on impossible for a lot of people.
yeah.
Yeah.
You put 2 of those in your base, and you've nullified rhinos, you've nullified citadels.
Just think, we haven't even hit a base yet with the new turret yet. I mean, that thing's going to be wicked.
I haven't even finished my Citadels yet.
Yeah.
Luckily, the Citadels won't be affected quite as bad, because you're not, obviously you don't care too much if those get hit by
Well, they break down into
fleets coming down the channel.
right?
If you've got a long channel and you're getting slowed down, then that thing's taking away your defenses. I mean, you're done.
Yeah, because the new turret as well does 65,000 damage. Is it?
Yeah.
It kind of like just spreads out everywhere, doesn't it? It's got
it's not in one spot.
No. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting time, I think. Right, have we got anything else we want to go, or are we done for tonight?
Is there anything else from the guys in chat? No, I think that's it.
Medusa, are you single? There you go.
I'm actually with someone, so yeah.
There it goes.
Unlucky. See, that he wants you to marry him. It's terrible. That Brian wants you to marry him.
Terrible lot, you really are. Anyway.
As a response to Holly's question, somebody get on the phone with Kicks and get them to implement software that can catch the flash hackers. Kicks are actually working on something to resolve issues with all of the main areas of the game that are hacked at the minute. I can't say anything more than that, but that's what they're doing. There's quite a lot of resources going into it, so it is something that is maybe sort of coming up in the future, as it were. Yeah. There we go. Right, just want to thank everybody for coming out who's in chat. Thank you guys for joining the panel.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And yeah, we shall see you next Wednesday at the normal time. Obviously today's show was a little bit later. It's because the clocks haven't changed here in the UK. So, but we're doing this weekend, so we will be back on the same time again. So yeah, thank you very much, and we'll catch you later, guys.
Thank you.
Right, catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
Let's see if I can find the button, because I've lost it. Bye, guys.